The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hi dear children, hope everything is going on smoothly. Do take care of your health. Study lessons regularly and aim for a good result. Okay, now let us continue with our chapter Parallel Lines. We have studied in the chapter circle. In any triangle, all the perpendiculars from the vertices to the opposite side passes through a single point. Now, draw one triangle. Mark it as A, B, C. All the perpendiculars from the vertices passes through a single point. Mark it as O. Okay. Next, draw another triangle. Mark it as A, B, C. Draw all the perpendiculars from the vertices to the midpoint of the opposite side passes through a single point. Okay. All the perpendiculars from the vertices to the midpoint of the opposite side passes through a single point. Midpoint is marked as D, E, F. Okay, such a line is called median of the triangle. Here, AE, BD and CF are medians. Right? Here. Next, the point of intersection of a median is called centroid. Centroid. Here O is the centroid. Clear children? Now let us find how the centroid of a triangle divides the median. Okay. See. Triangle ABC. Mark the midpoints as D and E. Join BD and AE. Here BD and AE are medians. This point of intersection is marked as O, that is centroid. Next, join DE. In triangle ABC, here the length of the line joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is half the length of the third side, that is AB. Okay, that is DE is equal to half of AB. Mark it as equation 1. Next, consider triangle ABO. In triangle ABO, mark the midpoints as F and G. Join FG. In this triangle, that is triangle ABO, the length of the line joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is half the length of the third side, that is AB. That is FG is equal to half of AB. Mark it as equation 2. From equation 1 and 2, we get right side is half AB, half AB. Right side is equal. So we have to equate left side, that is DE is equal to FG. Mark it as equation 3. Okay, here DE and FG length are equal. Okay, next join DF and EG. Here DFGE is a quadrilateral. DE and FG are equal and parallel. So this quadrilateral is a parallelogram, right? We get DE is equal to FG. So here D and E are the midpoints of AC and BC. So DE is parallel to AB. Next, F and G are midpoints of AO and BO. FG is parallel to AB. Now we get TE is equal to FG. DFGE is a quadrilateral. Its opposite sides DE and FG are equal and parallel. So this quadrilateral is a parallelogram. In any parallelogram, its diagonals bisects each other. We have studied in 8th standard, right? So now we get FO is equal to OE. Okay, mark it as 4. Here, F is the midpoint of AO. So we get AF is equal to FO. F is the midpoint of AO. Mark it as 5. Okay, from equation 4 and 5, equation 4 and 5, we get AF is equal to FO is equal to OE, right? Similarly, we get in any parallelograms, diagonals bisect each other. So we get GO is equal to OD. Mark it as equation 6. Here G is the midpoint of BO. So we get BG is equal to GO. G is the midpoint of BO. Mark it as equation 7. From equation 6 and 7, 6 and 7, we get BG is equal to GO is equal to OD. Okay. From this we get the point of intersection of the two medians divides each other in the ratio 2:1. Okay, here AF and FO and OE length are equal. So, medians divides it in the ratio 2:1. That is AO is to OE is equal to 2:1 and BO is to OD is equal to 2:1. Okay, clear? That is, in any triangle, all the medians intersect at a single point and that point divides each median in the ratio 2:1 measured from the vertex. Is it clear, children? Let us do a problem. In the parallelogram ABCD, the line drawn through a point P on AB parallel to BC meet AC at Q. The line through Q parallel to AB meets AD at R. Prove that AP by PB is equal to AR by RD. We have learned 3 or more parallel lines cut any other lines are in the same ratio, right? Here AD, PQ and BC are parallel. Cut the lines AB and AC are in the same ratio. Same ratio. Right? That is AP is to PB is equal to AQ is to QC. Mark it as 1. Okay. Next, the lines AB, RQ and DC are parallel. Cut the lines AD and AC are in the same ratio. Okay, that is we get AR is to RD is equal to AQ is to QC. Okay, mark it as equation 2. From equation 1 and 2, we get here right side is AQ is to QC, AQ is to QC. So, right side is equal. So, we have to equate left side, that is AP is to PB is equal to AR is to RD. This can be written as AP by PB is equal to AR by RD. Now we get AP by PB is equal to AR by RD. Is it clear, children? Next question. In the picture below, two vertices of a parallelogram are joined to the midpoints of two sides. Prove that these lines divide the diagonal in the picture into 3 equal parts. Here, ABCD is a parallelogram AC is its diagonal. Okay. E is the midpoint of AB and F is the midpoint of DC. Okay. Here the line DE crosses AC at G and the line BF crosses AC at H. Okay. Now we have to prove that AG is equal to GH is equal to HC. Okay. Here AB and DC are equal because ABCD is a parallelogram, its opposite sides are equal. Okay, so here AB is equal to DC, opposite sides of a parallelogram. Mark it as equation 1. Okay, next E is the midpoint of AB, so we get AE is equal to EB. AE is equal to EB. E is the midpoint of AB. Midpoint of AB. Mark it as equation 2. The same way, F is the midpoint of DC. So we get DF is equal to FC. F is the midpoint of DC. Mark it as equation 3. Okay. From this equation 1, equation 2 and equation 3 we get from equation 1, 2 and 3 we get EB is equal to DF. Mark it as equation 4. Here consider this quadrilateral DEBF. Now we get EB is equal to DF. EB and DF are equal and parallel. So here this quadrilateral DEBF is a parallelogram. Okay. Here DEBF is a parallelogram, its opposite sides are equal and parallel, right? Now, the parallel lines ED and BF are parallel. Cut the lines AB and AH are in the same ratio. Same ratio. Okay. Now we get AG is equal to GH. Mark it as equation 5. The parallel lines ED and BF are parallel. Cut the lines. Cut the lines. CD and CH are in the same ratio. Right? So we get GH is equal to HC. Mark it as equation 6. From equation 5 and 6, from equation 5 and 6, we get AG is equal to GH. GH is equal to HC. GH is equal to HC. Now we get AG is equal to GH is equal to HC. These lengths are equal. It divides equally. Is it clear, children? Next question. Prove that the quadrilateral formed by joining the midpoints of the sides of a quadrilateral is a parallelogram. What if the original quadrilateral is a rectangle? What if it is a rhombus? First one, prove that the quadrilateral formed by the joining the midpoints of the sides of a quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Okay, first draw a quadrilateral. Mark it as A, B, C, D. Mark its midpoints E, F, G and H. Join EF, FG, GH and EH. Draw its diagonals. Join AC and BD. Okay, this intersecting point, mark it as O. In triangle ABC, here F and G is the midpoints of AB and BC, right? The line joining the midpoints of the two sides of a triangle is half the length of the third side, right? So now we get FG is equal to half of AC. Mark it as equation 1. Okay. In the same way, in triangle ADC, here E and H is the midpoints of AD and CD. The line joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is half the length of the third side. So we get EH is equal to half of AC. Okay, mark it as equation 2. From equation 1 and 2, equation 1 and 2, we get here right side is half AC, half AC. Right side is equal, so we have to equate left side. Left side is FG is equal to EH. Mark it as equation 3. Now we get FG and EH are equal. Okay. Next, consider triangle ABD. In triangle ABD, here E and F is the midpoint of AB and AD. In this triangle, line joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is half the length of the third side, right? So we get EF is equal to half of BD. Mark it as equation 4. Okay, in the same way, consider this triangle BDC. In triangle BDC, here H and G is the midpoint of DC and BC. The line joining the midpoints of the two sides of a triangle is half the length of the third side. Now we get HG H is equal to half BD. Mark it as equation 5. From equation 4 and 5 we get, here right side is half of ABD, half of BD, right side is equal. So we have to equate left side. EF is equal to GH. Mark it as equation 6. Now we get EF is equal to GH. Okay. Here from equation 3 is FG is equal to EH, and equation 6 is EF is equal to GH. In this quadrilateral EF, GH, opposite sides are equal, EF and GH. These 2 points are midpoints of these 2 sides. So, EF and GH are equal and parallel. Okay, the same way FG and EH is also equal and parallel. Now we get the quadrilateral EFGH is a parallelogram. Okay, quadrilateral EFGH is a parallelogram. Is it clear, children? In the same way, we have to do the other sub questions also. With this chapter parallel lines ends. Practice the problems of the chapter daily at home. I will give one homework question, page number 93, question number 2. We will see in the next class with a new chapter. Thank you.